What's up? What's up? What's up, sports world? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Wednesday night, and of course, on Wednesday nights, y'all know that it's time for World Class Wednesdays. Shout out to Jan. I already know who I am. Andre the Torch Robinson, the fire starter. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, of course. Shout out to Mr. Friday Night Lights himself, Mr. Coffee Talk himself, Mr. Mr. Football Aficionado, Mr. Marcus the Alphabets. What's good? Your mic is muted.
It mutes my mic whenever the intro's on. Sorry about that. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing okay, man. Welcome to the show. Is it cold over there?
It's 10 degrees over here.
Oh yeah. See.
But it's gonna warm
I would encourage
up.
all my East Coast folks out there. I'd encourage y'all to go down south or move to Texas. I would say move to Texas or California, or at least come visit, man. Get you some good barbecue and get warm.
So much better down south, I tell you. So much better. So much better. A lot hotter, a lot warmer. Yeah,
them summers are kind of rough, man.
Gotta like the South. You know, South is a great place to be. Speaking of which, we got a phenomenal show that's not going to go down south today. We got a show that's going to, of course, hopefully, encourage, inspire, educate a little bit. And on top of that, bring you the latest and greatest of sports news and debates, the whole 9 yards. You know how we do it on Wednesday nights. So make sure you like and share, get your drink ready, get your snack ready, all that good stuff. Get ready to listen to some of your favorite sports topics coming up. Some of your favorite sports quotes probably will come up in this show as well. And this is gonna be a good one. I'll tell you that one. This definitely will be a phenomenal show tonight. So make sure you lock in, tune in, rise up, and go ahead and get your drink, snack, the whole 9 yards. Bring a +1 too. This is about to get very real today. All right. Now, starting off right off the jump, Robert Leader, what's up? I see you. The Can Man. I had a cold over the last 2 nights. Yep. People are gonna realize today anybody can get it. All right. You'll realize anybody can get it today.
Anybody can get it. We don't play favorites around here. Hey, real quick shot. Just want to send thoughts and prayers to my co-host, Ramona Diehard. She's in the hospital. She's been in the hospital since Monday. So I would appreciate if everybody would send one up for her and wish her a speedy recovery. If y'all could do that for me, I'd appreciate it.
Definitely. Pittsburgh Steelers got a win this week for you, Ramona. Shout out to all the Pittsburgh Steelers fans. We want to talk about them coming up in the show today, too. I just want to make sure that I share this to everybody, bring it to everybody's attention. Come to Las Vegas. You can't beat that weather. I will be there in April, by the way. I will be there right after the NFL draft. I will be in Las Vegas. Coming up.
Alphabet Football Show, Rise Up Family Meet and Greet, April the 23rd through the 25th, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Make sure y'all are there. Everybody's invited. It's going to be fun.
Actually, I'm going to be in Las Vegas before Pittsburgh. Actually, I just thought about that because of the date. The dates. Okay. I will be in Las Vegas right before that for a phenomenal sports event going on in Las Vegas. Hopefully. I will be able to see Rocco Raquel too. I got to go see that guy. I haven't seen that guy, and he's a one of one. He is definitely one of the originals, one of the very beginning folks. So definitely got to go see that guy for real. Now, with that being said, let's get right to it. The show is going to be a scorching hot show. We definitely already have the itinerary for the night. But of course, I'm going to start off the show a little different by welcoming y'all to the fire lane with this question to start it off tonight. For all those tuned in and listening, I want to know right now, some peach schnapps or peach drink gonna come out. I got my peach and pineapple right here. Some peach drinks about to come out because this conversation is about to get very real. I already know. That's why they call me the fire starter. If the Buffalo Bills somehow win the AFC East and the Rams do not win the NFC West, do you now crown Josh Allen as the MVP of the league again over Matthew Stafford? Let's start there. Comments, bring them on. Thoughts, bring them on. Marcus the Alphabets, bring it on.
Man, that's if Josh were to pull that off, that would be a hell of an accomplishment. But I think the first thing we have to look at is we're right now today, and I do this every week. I do this every week on Coffee Talk on Wednesday mornings. Where do we have Josh at in the MVP race right now? That would have a lot to do with where we think he could finish at. Where do we have him at now?
My answer would be yes, absolutely. We're doing hypotheticals. Yes, sir. You've been doing hypotheticals all week. So yes, we're doing hypotheticals, Dwayne. Thanks for the question, by the way. Yeah. So
where do we have him at?
Where do we have him? We have him at number 2. I have him at number 2.
I don't have him at number 2.
I don't
have him at 2. I have him at 3 right now.
Who's 1 and 2 for you?
1 and 2, and it's been the same way for most of the year. Well, a lot of the year, not all of it. There were some people that had Jonathan Taylor at number 2. Matthew Stafford's been up there most of the year, and we've seen people, start off hot and kind of fade. Hell, Baker Mayfield earlier in the year was in the MVP conversation. Jonathan Taylor was high up there. Right now, one and 2 for me is Matthew Stafford and Drake May. Drake May is still up there. You're squinting your face. He beat. Look, they're 1-1 versus each other. We can't just say, oh, well, Drake May, he lost. And if we're going to keep it a buck, Drake May outplayed Josh Allen in this last game. He had how many rushing touchdowns? 2 rushing touchdowns? He had 2 rushing touchdowns? I got his numbers right here. Your mic's off. I got his numbers right here. He actually, head to head. Now, if we can, we can talk about, the end result of the game. Drake May did not have a bad game. I don't think he turned the ball over. Let's see here.
Oh, hopefully everybody can hear me. Okay. Number 1, let me say this right now. Drake May did not have a better game than Josh Allen, but go ahead.
Okay, I got their numbers. I got their numbers right here in front of me. Let's look at the numbers.
I got them.
Okay. Josh Allen, 19 of 28, 67.9% completion, 193 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Drake May, 14 of 23 for 155 yards. He threw for 40 less yards, and he ran 4 times for 43 yards. They had 2 rushing touchdowns. That's not that. What Josh Allen did,
go ahead and wave the white flag right now. Go ahead and wave the white flag, sir. Let's start off the show the way it need to start off. Marcus the Alphabets already is about to start off the show wrong. 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 Absolutely wrong. If you try to tell me right now that he outplayed Josh Allen. I implore everybody, the general public, to ask Marcus the Alphabets to stop lying to the general public. Oh, I'm sorry. To stop exacerbating the truth to the general public. How about that? Let's use the even bigger words.
Exasperated. That can sound exasperated. That can get
big words and stuff. Exacerbating the truth right here on World Class Wednesdays to start off the show and kick off the show.
He didn't outplay him. He didn't outplay him by like just some enormous. He threw for 40 more yards. He threw for 40 more yards. Josh Allen threw for 40 more yards.
Okay. Josh Allen threw for 3 touchdowns in this game. 3.
Okay.
Drake May threw an interception and got sacked 3 times in this game.
Okay.
Josh Allen had the better completion percentage. Josh Allen had more yards, threw more touchdowns. Oh, and by the way, 28-7 second half.
I got score. You.
It's not how you. Hold on. Whoa. Here we go. Quote number 1. I told you was gonna get some quotables tonight. Go ahead and take this, Mr. Woodley, Mr. Betts Whitham. Good. Congratulations for you. It's not how you start, folks. It's always how you finish.
No doubt about it.
And what I saw from the New England Patriots is they needed this loss because they wasn't ready to clinch that AFC East title yet. They wasn't ready. By the way, Josh Allen threw on that cape when needed once again.
He did.
Cape on, tied that motherfucker up and said, it's my time. Guess who's the best quarterback in the fourth quarter, y'all? Guess who? Guess who's the best quarterback in the fourth quarter?
Well, a lot of times he's the best quarterback in the fourth quarter because he doesn't play that good in the first half.
Oh,
You don't get credit for putting out fires that you started. Is that what we're gonna do? Let's do quotes then. Look, the bottom line is it was an outstanding. I wanna make this perfectly known. That comeback was outstanding. It was outstanding.
Whoa.
What?
Sir, Dwayne Woodley. Josh Allen had 2 great comebacks? No, sir. That would be 3 great comebacks. Maybe last week, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you were, maybe your speakers was going hammer, Mr. Ham. Last week when they beat the Bengals, or did you forget that? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you was watching the Chiefs get packed up and sent home and the casket closed on them by the Superchargers last week, that you totally forgot that the Bengals spanked that ass, got their ass spanked in the second half last week. Maybe you forgot.
The Bengals. But the bottom line is, what is their record this year? What is their record this year? What is it? Hang on. What is the Bills versus the Patriots record this year? What is Josh Allen's record versus the Patriots?
Continue. 1-1.
Okay, so they're even. Okay. So let's not act like because they and they beat each other in each other's home place, right? The Patriots won in Buffalo. Buffalo won in New England. They're even. There's not something where it's just like, oh, he just jumps in front of them like that. Let's not forget that the Patriots beat the Bills. Okay, they beat the Bills. So let's not act like now Josh Allen was 2-0 versus him, or Drake May was 2-0 versus Josh. They're 1-1, and more than likely, they're probably going to end up seeing each other again somewhere down the road in the playoffs. Okay, so we're not just going to throw Josh to the front of the line where he's had some really bad games. Josh Allen has had he's had some comebacks this year. He's had some 150-yard games too. If we're going to pull up his stats and we're going to tell the truth, We're going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
truth.
Your mic is off.
Absolutely.
So he's had 2 great comebacks. He came back on are we really celebrating beating the Bengals at this stage now? So when we look back at certain victories now, when we look back at certain,
I got an answer for that.
Okay.
I got an answer for that.
Okay.
Yes, we are. You want to know why we are? You want to know why we are?
Of course.
You're the same person, Mr. Quotables. You ready for quotes? Here's another quote. Yeah. You're the same person who told me the Bengals was going to the playoffs. Wrong. Okay. They're not going to the playoffs. Yes,
I said that.
I don't want to hear no excuses. If we're going to start,
and you're the same person that said that the Chicago Bears would finish in the basement. I'm fine, but we talking about we talking about this subject right now. Don't deflect. Okay, I know you about to deflect to something else. But we're talking about right now. And what was the preface of our? And what was the preface of our? That was based off of if Joe Burrow were healthy. I know that I prefaced that
question. I answered it. You said, "Are we counting the Bengals?" Yes, we are. We counting the Bengals.
You're celebrating beating a 4-8 team. That's what we do.
Yeah, you know why? You know why you're celebrating that?
Why is that?
Because we know majority of the season, Joe Burrow wasn't there, number one. No, number two, when they played Cincinnati, Joe Burrow was there, number two. Number three, it's the same team that you claimed that was going to the playoffs. Number four, since we're doing hypotheticals, sir.
Yeah.
Since we're doing hypotheticals, I'm not the only person who thinks Josh Allen should be number 2. Look at that right there.
I'm sure.
Right there. NFL thinks Josh Allen's number 2 as well.
No, that's not. No, that's one reporter. What does it say above MVP Watch? What does it say? What does it say above MVP Watch? Read that for me real quick. What does it say? That's one person. That's one person. That's not the entire Fox.
Okay, I said I'm not the only person. I said again.
Okay, that's one person. So we're gonna get a consensus. We're gonna get a consensus. It's like asking.
I mean, I could pull out about 5 others.
It's like asking.
I could pull out 5 others. I could pull out 5 other news sources that got Josh Allen at number 2. Hold on, watch this, y'all. Watch this. Here's another Marcus Betts quotable.
Yeah.
If we put Josh Allen. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm on fire today. Yes, sir.
Get on fire.
If you put Josh Allen on the New England Patriots.
Okay.
Would the New England Patriots have the same record? Hell yeah. With Drake May lead this Buffalo Bills team with that terrible rush defense, with half of the damn team injured and no weapons to throw to. Drake May in year number 2 would do that? You sure? Come on now, let's not do this. Please let's not do this. You must want to take a lot of L's today. And by the way, don't ever forget that when we do these shows, we lock up in debates.
Yeah.
When you put I in bets, you get legendary. Betters.
No doubt about it. Okay, so if you're making comparisons, you said about comparisons. What year is Drake May? What year is Drake May?
Year 2. Okay. Year 2.
Are you really? You're sitting there with a straight face. You're sitting there with a straight face, and you're comparing a guy in his second year, on his second coach, in his second year, learning his second system versus the former MVP. Is that what we're doing? Really?
We ain't doing. Hold on, watch this. We're not doing. Hold on now. We're not doing sympathy. We're not giving sympathy notes. We're not giving sympathy notes. You're not giving sympathy notes because Josh Allen played in the year 7, and he's in year 2. We're not doing that. No matter.
Has Josh Allen had a 10-game winning streak? Has Josh Allen had a 10-game winning streak? Yes or no?
You don't need to.
10-game winning streak? You don't need to. Okay, yeah, of course.
It don't look like he going. Hold on, watch this. Watch this. Yeah. It don't look like he gonna need to after next week, because if they lose to Baltimore and the Bills beat Cleveland, guess what both of their records is as of next week?
I got you.
11-4. So 10-game winning streak mean
if the Buffalo Bills lose to the Cleveland Browns, if the Buffalo Bills if they lose to the Oh, and by the way,
Wait a minute. Speaking of which, Marcus the Alphabet's gonna sit here and lie on. Sit here and try to deflect the fact, Mr. Second Year Drake May. Oh yeah, has he went on a 10-game winning streak?
Yeah,
sir. The New England Patriots were 4-13 last year, which means what schedule did they get this year? They were 4-13. No, they weren't. They were 4-13 in 17 games. Go ahead.
I thought they were 3-14. Okay.
4-13, sir. So what schedule did the New England Patriots get this year? A third place schedule, Marcus. Okay, exactly. So while Marcus the Alphabet is sitting up here, they won 10 games in a row. With that, hold on, Marcus. Another quotable. Hold up. Here's another quotable for today, folks. Cupcake schedule.
They play in the same division. They play. Hang on. Let me ask you this. Did the New England Patriots lose to the Miami Dolphins? Yes or no? Did the New England Patriots lose to the Miami Dolphins?
They play them coming up.
Did they lose to the Miami Dolphins?
They play them coming up. No. Did the Buffalo Bills lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
The Pittsburgh's a playoff team.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you noticed that.
We're talking. No. You said cupcake schedule. Did the New England Patriots lose to the Miami Dolphins? Today, the Miami Dolphins benched their quarterback. They pitched their quarterback and sent him to make him third string, and you lost to them. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
First of all, another quotable. Get that calcium deposit. That calcium deprived, toddler deprived, whatever your quote is. I'm sorry, I'm fucking up the quote, but get that shit the fuck out of here. Let me tell you right now, the Miami Dolphins is boo-boo shit. But guess what? Every team once in a while loses to a boo-boo shit team. But guess what I do know? The Patriots had the easiest schedule this year in the NFL. And you're
the same Miami Dolphins team. They played the same Miami Dolphins team. The same Miami Dolphins team. What you want to pull up Josh Allen's? You want to pull up Josh Allen's numbers against the Miami Dolphins? Pull up his numbers from that game and pull up Drake May's numbers from that. Look, if we're gonna again, because you
talking about the Dolphins. I'm talking about the entire season. You're talking about the Dolphins.
Okay, I'm talking about the entire season. I'm talking about the entire 10-game winning streak. 10-game winning streak.
The entire season, Marcus.
10-game winning streak. That's 10 games. That's 10 games. That's 10 games up there. They played 17. They won 10 straight games.
Marcus, and next week the Bills will be with the same record.
Will be. Where are they at right now?
With a tougher schedule. With a tougher schedule.
Where are they at right now? Where are they at right now?
One game behind.
Okay. So if you played the Miami Dolphins, y'all are both in the AFC East, and the Patriots beat the piss out of the damn Miami Dolphins, and the Buffalo Bills lose to them. Okay? You should be destroying. You should be destroying Miami.
And we know why. We know why. Because the Buffalo Bills run defense is ran through like bad food to a human digestive system. That's why.
We want sympathy. We want sympathy. We want sympathy. You just said this. We want to get the violins out.
Guess what that means? Hold on. No, I don't want sympathy. But guess what that means, Marcus? Guess what that means, Marcus?
What's that?
That means Drake May has a better defense, which means, hey, Marcus, if we switch Josh Allen on the team to the New England Patriots and we put Drake May on Buffalo, who would? Yeah, come on, Michael. You know the answer.
If we're gonna do hypotheticals like that, put Joe Burrow on the Buffalo Bills with a good offensive line. Put Joe Burrow on the Buffalo Bills with a good offensive line.
Watch this. Okay, watch this. And I bet you Josh Allen would have the Cincinnati Bengals with a better record than they do.
No, he wouldn't.
He'd be getting sacked.
He'd be getting sacked.
Damn well you're not sitting up here lying right now. I know damn well you're not lying.
Hey, we just saw 2 weeks ago. We just saw 2 weeks ago with both of his tackles compromised. Josh Allen take 8 sacks in the game.
Wave it.
He took 8 sacks in the
Wave it.
game. Now imagine him
Okay.
behind.
Wave it.
Now imagine him.
Wave
Now
it
imagine
back,
him
baby.
with the Cincinnati
I know
Bengals
you don't like
offensive
to
line.
concede.
Imagine him with the Cincinnati Bengals. He took 8 sacks in the game. Josh Allen, the great mobile Josh Allen. Now put him behind the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. Put him behind the Cincinnati Bengals offensive
Listen, they
line.
did a damn good job. Hold on. Listen, they did a damn good job of containing and spying Josh. They did a damn good job. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, I'm not mad about that. They did what they were supposed to do. And guess what? I don't feel bad because the Houston Texans has been doing that to everybody this year.
They sure have. They sure have. And I'm just saying, when you don't have a good offensive line, like Joe Burrow doesn't, you're talking about Drake May having a defense. Okay, well, what about an offensive line? What about an offensive line? He's a second year quarterback in the MVP conversation. Josh Allen wasn't anywhere near where this guy is right now in his second year. So let's stop it. Josh Allen
Allen ain't had the same coaching and ain't had the same coaching and same benefits either. Let's be clear on that.
He's had 2 coaches in 2 years. What are you talking about? Do we not forget last year he had Jared Mayo as a rookie?
Mike Vrabel, hold on. Watch. Mike Vrabel is a coach of the year winner.
And what was Jared Mayo? Yeah, I got you. What was Jared Mayo? he coached for 1 year and got fired.
Jared Mayo, look. Jared Mayo on the NFL Network staring at other analysts right now.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's not talk about coaches. Drake May's rookie season, he's over there with Jared Mayo against Jared. He's with Jared Mayo with no wide receivers. So let's stop it. Let's stop.
General public, watch this. Tell Marcus to go ahead and concede the white flag. First he said right off the white flag. He said Drake May. We gonna recap right now. First 30 minutes, you know it's been on fire. Flame on. I'm on fire today. Flame on.
Pull up the Vegas odds. You pulled up Eric Williams. You pulled up Eric Williams.
I ain't talking about Eric Williams no more. I ain't talking about. Matter of fact, we're gonna take Eric Williams.
Eric Williams says because Eric Williams says
concede the flag, sir. Eric Williams says I asked Marcus a question. Marcus told us, the general public, he was about to sit here and give you that blasphemous diatribe on how Drake May outperformed Josh Allen, knowing damn well he didn't. But that was number one. Number two, I asked a simple question, y'all.
They were about to say,
if the Buffalo Bills win the AFC East this year, and somehow the Rams don't win the NFC West, do you give Josh Allen the MVP again?
Okay.
If the Patriots
win the division, if the Patriots win out, they win the division. Yes or no?
What? Yes, they do.
Okay. Now will we
hold on. Now watch this now. Now watch this now, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all trust Marcus the Alphabets on teams winning out? The last time I heard Marcus the Alphabets quote a team was gonna win out, we watched this team get their ass smoked 2 weeks in a row.
They got roughed up.
Hold on, I'm sorry. The Detroit Lions and then the Minnesota Vikings both smoked this team's boots.
Yes, they did.
The Cowboys. Hold on, the Cowboys. You know what I'm starting to think the Cowboys mean?
What's that?
That they need some damn milk.
Didn't the Packers just get their asses win? Didn't the Packers just get their asses? Didn't the Packers just get packed up? Didn't the Packers just get packed up?
Really? Huh? We really doing that right now?
No. We really doing that right now? We really doing that right now? Yeah, we really doing that right now?
Yes. Watch this. Now, I give him the answer because you know how he liked to deflect. We ain't even talking about that. We're talking about him quoting teams that's going to run the gauntlet. But it's okay. Oh, yeah. Yes,
we're gonna kick Bo Nix's ass. We're gonna kick Bo Nix's ass. You said that, right? You said that, right? Bo Nix.
So let me give you facts.
No.
These are the facts. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes. I said they were gonna pack him up. And guess what?
Okay.
Anybody who watched that game was thinking the same thing after Jordan Love in the first half was 17 of 22,
okay.
215
And we were all
yards,
thinking the same thing, that the
passes.
Buffalo Bills were going to win. They were up 21 to nothing.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody go get the AED so they can hit me with an electronic shock. Because last I checked, somebody told me that he was wildly inconsistent. Oh, somebody also told me that he wasn't ready to play. He wasn't ready to play Denver. Really? 17 to 22, 215, 2 touchdowns. Sound like he wasn't ready to play Denver? Man, listen.
In the end,
I'm going to tell you this. Hold on. Y'all sound about as wrong as Donald Trump right now making any type of presidential speech on national television. That's how wrong you sound right now. Talk about he wasn't ready for the Broncos.
He's inconsistent. Well, I'm not the only one that says that Jordan Love is
inconsistent. In that second half doomed them.
I understand
2 early second half injuries.
I understand that.
I told you they wasn't injured, it would have been a different story, right? Since we dealing in hypotheticals, right? Yeah. You know it would have been a different story.
So we're dealing hypotheticals. So if T Higgins doesn't leave the game against the, so if T Higgins doesn't, that sounds a lot like some excuses. So if T Higgins doesn't leave the game against Buffalo. If T. Higgins doesn't leave the game against Buffalo when he's cooking their ass the entire game, do we have a different result there? When the Bengals are playing the Bills?
No, the Bills still would have won.
Yeah,
the Bills would have won.
The Bengals
couldn't stop a nosebleed. The Bengals couldn't stop a nosebleed.
And the Bills defense couldn't stop T. Higgins. And the Bills defense couldn't stop T. Higgins.
And the Bengals couldn't stop the Bills in the first half. How they come back? Wait a minute. Then tell me this. Then how they come back while T. Higgins was on the field? Then if that's
T. Higgins left the game twice with concussion syndrome.
Tell me again how they came back with T. Higgins on the field.
We're talking about players leaving games
when he was on the field. Go ahead.
We're talking about players leaving games, and their absence dictates the outcome of the game. Then we got to give the Bengals the same benefit when he's up there trying to throw the Yoshi Boss instead of T. Higgins, who was killing the Buffalo Bills.
Yoshi Boss. Well, guess what? Jordan Love couldn't throw to Christian Watson this week, the second half of that game either. So if you want to talk about getting back up,
you're the one who brought it up.
I like how you try to do this once a show. You want to sit up there and try to do this once a show. You had Marcus the Alphabets. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once again, talk about somebody running the gauntlet. New England running the gauntlet. Go ahead, say that again for the general public. Go ahead.
Is Green Bay running the gauntlet?
Against who? The Bears? They beating the Bears this week.
Okay, no, the gauntlet means all of them.
No, I don't think Green Bay is going to do that. No, I don't. But guess what? Hold on, watch this. Yeah. Watch how I quote the gauntlet. See, I got to show Marcus the Alphabets how to run a gauntlet. See, I run season-long gauntlets. When I say the Bengals going to miss the playoffs, and I say it not once, not twice, but 3 times, and it happened all 3 times, that's how you run the gauntlet.
Where the Chicago Bears going to finish? Are the Chicago Bears going to finish?
I'm here for you. I'm here for you. The Firefighter's here for you. Okay? Now,
Mr. Nostradamus. Where are the Chicago Bears going to finish? Hey, pull out your crystal ball. Where are the Chicago Bears going to finish in the NFC North?
Yeah. Huh?
Where the Chicago Bears going to finish in the NFC North? 4th place?
Number 2.
Like you said? Huh?
Oh, no. Chicago Bears is finished number.
So if you're gonna talk about your prognostications, talk about all of them. I said,
wait a minute, Marcus. Okay, listen, nobody is perfect. Michael Jordan didn't hit every free throw. Neither did he score every basket either. But guess what? I can tell you. Hold on, watch this. You right? I said the Bears was gonna be last. That toilet seat ass team. Yeah, I did say they was gonna be last. But you know what? Ben Johnson did a good job. We're gonna give Ben Johnson his props. Mm-hmm. But then I'm also quote that I also said your Cowboys wasn't making the playoffs, and what happened there? Okay. Oh, you ain't making it either. I already got 2 pieces. Look, you know what's so funny? I feel like right now, me and you doing this prediction thing is like me trying to collect all the Infinity Stones, all of them. I'm Thanos trying to collect them all. And you know what? I got a couple on this damn club already. How many more do you want to give me, sir? All I need is the time stone. Give me the time stone, and we might be at
The Soul Stone. The Soul Stone. The Soul Stone. The Soul Stone's the last.
Yeah.
The Soul Stone. The Soul Stone. The Soul Stone.
Okay. No. You know what? I'll leave that to Soul Ruka, the Soul Snatch. That's okay. I want the time songs. We can go back and get the rest of your quotables too, sir. You ain't listen, Marcus. You got slick.
I want the Soul Stone. I want the Soul Stone. I want the Soul Stone so I can snatch your soul. That's why I want the Soul Stone.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Say it with your chest out. Say it with your chest out.
Come on with it. That's how I listen. This is what I want right here. This is the type of energy that I want today.
For sure.
And any other day. You want to know why?
What's that?
Because as the Can Man say, anybody can get it. Anybody. Now, with that being said, put it in the comment section. Jordan Love has been a little inconsistent. Now, speaking of which, I blame Jordan Love for the loss. Y'all didn't even know that. Nobody knew that. But Marcus the Alphabets did. He knew. I told him Jordan Love is to blame because he didn't learn from the week before. Trying to go for kill shots when you should be moving the chains against good competition.
Or check it down to the run with Josh Jacobs, who's running wild.
Yes, I know. You know what?
That's Josh Jacobs was running wild.
I know, and that's.
I saw a little chink. Hey, Torch! I saw a little chink in the Broncos' armor. They won the game, but I saw some things. That pass rush, Nick Benito and Zach Allen and them boys, they'll get after you. But if you get physical with them and you line up in an I formation and put a fullback in there, you can lean on them a little bit, and they ain't as. I saw a little chink in the armor, man.
So funny, y'all. You know what's so funny? We're sitting up here talking about the New England Patriots, and no, I'm not slighting the Patriots. Shout out to Miss Tasha Jones, by the way. Tosh, you should have been on that field last week. You could have got them in shape. You let them boys escape. You let the Buffalo Bills escape. I just wrote a whole article on it. By the way, it's in the Rise Up Family Sports Network, and I can post it right now. I just wrote a whole article about the whole thing, the whole shebang. You let them escape. You're supposed to finish the job. Y'all didn't finish the job against Buffalo. Kind of upset and annoyed. But you know what's so funny? How come you're not talking about the Denver Broncos, who had a third-place schedule as well? Or did you forget? The Broncos had a third-place schedule too, because Kansas City was 1, the Chargers was 2, and the Broncos was 3 last year, and they all made the playoffs. And they still got a third-place schedule. Sir, did you see those scores? The Broncos this year against all those teams? I'm talking about one-score games. I think they got about 8 one-score games this year.
We also have to talk.
Watch this. But they on an 11-game winning streak. Marcus.
And come on now. And they might again. Well, no, not now. That division that they play in. See, I look at divisions too. You got the reigning defending 6-7-time AFC champion in your division.
Go ahead.
You got the Chargers who are coming, who have a winning record. So just to get out of the AFC West is an accomplishment. Again, everybody's path ain't the same. But yeah, they got a third-place schedule, but they got to battle just to get out of their own division against 2 other playoff teams. It's like the NFC North. It's like, okay, a third-place schedule. What was the third-place schedule of the team? The third place last year. The third-place schedule. Who came in third place in the NFC North last year? The Vikings. Was it the Vikings or is it who came? But they were like a 12-win team. You're a 12 because you had 2 14-win teams, right? You had 2 14-win teams, so you had a third-place schedule, but you had 12 wins.
Go ahead. Don't forget, I ain't
wins. So all third-place schedules.
Then you found out they weren't. Go ahead.
Huh?
I said I forgot about your top-heavy comment, and then you found out they weren't. Well, go ahead, continue, Mr. 14 and 12. Go ahead. Oh, you ready for this? Okay, guess what? Guess what? I got something for that.
Yeah.
I got something for that.
Okay, go ahead.
Guess what? The same way you quoting about these teams, I'm just going to say this now. Lord, there is something called redemption. Some of these teams gonna be getting a chance to redeem themselves, just like the Bears this week. Gonna get a chance to try to redeem themselves from the last loss that they usually take. Do not. Let's say the Bills don't win the AFC East. You know what seed Buffalo most likely is going to get, right?
Would that be
it's going to be a 66?
Okay, 6.
Yeah, because the Chargers have a better conference record, right? You ready for this? Okay. Guess what team plays the lowest seed?
The number one.
Well, would be
so the number one's on the bottom.
Yeah. That would be your presumptuous Denver Broncos. Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Since we love hypotheticals, happens if the Buffalo Bills just so happen to beat Denver in Denver, you still got that same energy for Josh Allen then?
If he were to look, I give credit where credit's due, but I'm not giving. Look, I give credit where credit's due, but I don't congratulate
you now. Because I damn sure was about to watch you not give Josh Allen credit to start the show. Go ahead and go ahead and convince us
if he goes to Denver in week 1 and wild card weekend and dust off the number 2 seed,
the number 1 seed, sir. Not the number 2.
No, the number 1. No, the number 1 has a bye. Remember, only the number 1 has a bye.
And I just said, remember, if Buffalo was to get the lower seed and they win, right? They would get the lowest seed. Now that could be Buffalo or that could be Houston. Which, I'll be honest, I don't think you want to see either one of them in the playoffs, let alone Houston. So again, remember what you just said, 11 winning streak, 11 game winning streak. Remember my quote when I say is, I'm sorry, that's your quotable. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. You telling me Bo Nix can't take a first round loss right now? Is that what you telling me?
Well, I think look, Bo, speaking of inconsistent, again, we're not just going to talk about Jordan Love being consistent. Ain't nobody been more inconsistent than Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Oh, I was about to say,
Bo Nix has been very fortunate to win games because that defense is incredible.
Oh yeah, them scores would say that. Them scores would say that. You look at their scores this year.
That defense is incredible. Just like Davis Mills and CJ Stroud. Look, CJ Stroud's been playing a little bit better, but he was out for a few weeks, and Davis Mills was winning games because that defense was killing people. So I'm just saying, Bo Nix, on that team, he's kind of the weakest link. He's kind of the weakest link over there. But that defense makes up for it. So that defense is just 1 to 3. Give me your top 3 defenses. Give me your top 3 defenses in the NFL. 1, 2, 3. In order.
Houston, Denver.
Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
Don't forget
then Green Bay. Then Green Bay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, all right. So now let's move to question number 2. See, I told you that first one was going to be a scorcher. I already know. I told you, flame on. Yeah. If the Buffalo Bills do not get to the Super Bowl this year with a playoff field that doesn't include Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow, should this be a major indictment against them? What consequences? What should the consequences be if they do not get to where they need to? I'll start there. Go ahead, Marcus.
If they don't look now, winning the Super Bowl, that's extremely hard because now you got to take into consideration. You got to take into consideration your NFC opponent. Okay, I don't think that the Buffalo Bills are better than the Rams. I don't think that the Buffalo Bills are better than the Lions. I don't think the Buffalo Bills are better than Seattle. Okay, so winning the Super Bowl, that's kind of high. That's a high bar. But on the AFC side, considering you most likely you do have the best quarterback left in the AFC. The quarterbacks that you would be facing in the AFC would be CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, and maybe Trevor Lawrence. That would be the quarterbacks you would be, facing in the AFC playoffs. You go in with a decisive advantage at the quarterback position. But everywhere else, now we just talked about two of those defenses, Houston and Denver. We just saw, and look, a lot changes. We've seen teams lose to a team in the regular season, and namely the Giants against the Patriots in 2007. But that defense for the Texans is so nasty. They're so nasty, man. They're just they just have the answers to all the questions. In everything that Buffalo likes to do, they have an answer for it. They got good pass rushers. They got good corners. They got good linebackers. There's no, considering you don't really have good wide receivers, it's basically Josh Allen and it's Josh Allen and James Cook versus a Houston Texans defense. That's pretty much what it would be in a contest there. But this would be an abject failure because a lot of these things I know for a fact with you called them out about not making moves in the offseason, especially at the wide receiver position. There would be heads would have to roll. Heads would have to roll because you were told, and you were so complacent and so egotistical. And we had the number one scoring offense. We don't have any our receivers. We need receivers. We got. Okay.
Quote what he said. Quote the full answer. He said that we scored 30 points per game every game, and that talking about wide receivers is the most asinine conversation to have. Then include the fact that he turned around and then signed 3 wide receivers right after, which makes him look what, Marcus? Go ahead and say it. When you get in public and you say all this buffoons, you say all this or on a radio show, mind you, the radio show was foolish because I'd have cleared them. I'd have cleared Brandon B. Mm-hmm. That would have been, that'd have been to come up to fame real quick. Even more to clear him. Then you turned around and you got 3 more wide receivers. What do we look at as? How do we perceive that, Marcus? To be,
you're admitting that you were wrong,
and you're what? And you're what?
You're a buffoon because you're a buffoon. That's what it's proven. You were wrong, and you were called out on stuff, and now you're trying to fix it. You're not going to find you're not going to find a number 1 alpha dog lead receivers by the trade deadline. We talk about elite edge rushers don't grow on trees. Well, guess what else don't grow on trees? Number 1 alpha dog receivers. Teams aren't generally willing to give up those type of receivers. They're just not. Unless they got like some serious things the matter with them. George Pickens. That it's like, yeah, well, I don't know if we really want to sign this guy. Pittsburgh is like, I'd rather sign DK Metcalf than sign this guy because he's a headache. But look, man, if they come up short and let's say, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they will or they won't. If they were to lose in the first round to the Broncos or to the Patriots or to the Texans or to the Chargers, it would be bad, man. It would be really bad, because here's your greatest opportunity. The guy who has sent you home every year, all the guys who've sent you home are all out of the playoffs. Joe Burrow, let's not forget, Joe Burrow sent them home, and Mahomes has sent them home. Neither one of them will be in the playoffs this year. So you have the best quarterback in the AFC still standing in the playoffs. And if you were to lose there, that is a major missed opportunity. A major missed opportunity.
Lady said, Andre Robinson, if the Buffalo Bills do not go to the Super Bowl, it's an indictment against your structure of your team and management, not Josh Allen. I totally agree. Round of applause. If I had a hand clap button, I would hit that. Totally.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, I got you. Okay, that's fine. Does Joe Burrow get the same grace? Does Lamar Jackson get the same grace?
He should. They
okay,
should.
But I'm just saying, Lamar can't get it done. Okay, well, they got some.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Hold on now. Now here's where the word consistency comes into place. I have absolutely never came out my mouth and said Lamar can't get it done. I've always said John Harbaugh can't get it done.
Okay. And I'm saying, do we get the same grace? Do we get the same grace to Joe Burrow too? Because people just talk, this is a man who went to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely, he should. And in fact, Zach Taylor and that whole franchise. By the way, did y'all know that the Cincinnati Bengals don't even have a general manager? Did you know that?
They're a dysfunctional organization.
Did you know that? They don't even have they don't even have a GM.
They're generally voted as one of the worst franchises. They make their players pay for food at the cafeteria.
Dumbasses.
They make their players pay for food at the cafeteria. A multi-billion-dollar organization, and you can't feed your players.
Yeah. That's why they ain't gonna never win shit. Right there. That's why they ain't gonna never win a damn thing. Because they damn goofy. That's I have the belief that the goofiest of organizations will never win one. Because guess what? Y'all call them the football guys. I call it divine intervention. When you are goofy as hell and you do goofy shit, or your city is goofy as hell,
and piss off
and you get what you get.
Piss off your best players.
Mm-hmm.
You see what Hendrickson did to him, right?
Oh, I saw. Yeah,
you see what Hendrickson did to him. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna sit out and say, oh, I'm not getting better. Well, let me go ahead and have my surgery right now. That's 6 weeks. That'll take us to the end of the season. We ain't going to the playoffs. So by the time the new league year starts in March, I'll be fully healthy, and I should be on the trading block. And I'm gonna work my way up out of here.
To get your blood pressure up again right now. I'm about to have you highly upset, champ. By the way, nice sweater. I like the sweater, champ sweater.
Appreciate that.
I mean, I don't know how you match. Then again, you would have to become a historian and be a part of the museum to find the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a championship. But I would say champion in Dallas Cowboys, I don't know if that mix, sir. I need you to but then again.
I'm just matching the blue. I'm just matching the Blues like
yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. No. You're not allowed to say that. Hell no. You're not allowed to say that.
You wearing some navy blue a couple of weeks ago, and you had to change your clothes real quick when I pointed it out to you. You look real good in that. You look real good in that navy blue.
You were trying to campaign me to be a damn Dallas Cowboys man. No,
you look real good in that navy blue.
Oh yeah, I bet. Thanks, appreciate it, but no thanks. Let's not say we did. MVP comparison. See, Marcus, the alphabets, when you talk about wildly inconsistent, shout out to Rashad Seabrain for this one. He sent me this as soon as he heard you say that about Jordan Love. He said, what? Jordan Love been balling. He said, this is Marcus talking about. And matter of fact, I was going to invite him on the show. I know he got a busy schedule too, so I decided to go ahead, because he tagged Rashad Seabrain. Thank you for this. Look at these major stats. I just want you to look where Jordan Love is with these stats. EPA/play, Jordan Love, number 1. Drake May 2, Allen 3, Stafford 5, Prescott 7. Success rate, Love 6, Allen 5, May 4, Stafford 2, Prescott 10th. Completion percentage over expected. Love 3, May 1, 8, Allen 8th, Prescott 5th, Stafford 9th. QBR, Allen 6, Jordan Love 2, May 3, Prescott 1, Stafford 5. Passer rating, Allen 6, Love 4, May 2, Prescott 7, Stafford 1. ANY-A. Allen 7, Love 5th, May
I got
3rd.
all of that. I got you. I got some numbers for you. I got some numbers for you.
Why you in? Wait a minute. Why you ain't letting me finish?
Because you're reading some numbers.
Finish, Marcus.
Because you're reading. Because we see it. We see it. They can see it. While we're doing that, now I'm gonna give you some other numbers. Okay, let me give you some numbers. All right. Against the Cleveland Browns. Against the Cleveland Browns. Against the Cleveland Browns. And Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. Better defenses, by the way. But go ahead.
Against head-to-head against Dylan Gabriel. 183 yards pass and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Against the Arizona Cardinals. 179 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. The Arizona Cardinals.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did we beat the Cardinals?
Yeah, you beat them, but we're talking about MVP.
No, I'm saying because we talking about these 5 quarterbacks, right? Allen, Love, May, Prescott, Stafford.
Yeah.
Oh, last I checked, Prescott didn't beat the.
I don't have Prescott, but see, I don't have. But see, here's the thing: I don't have Prescott in the MVP conversation. That's the difference between me and you. I don't have him in the MVP. Okay, so
wait a minute. Hold up. Whoa. Wait a minute. Don't make me go get the time. Don't make me get the time stone and rewind a couple weeks back.
A few weeks back. But we're talking about inconsistent. We're talking about inconsistent.
Marcus, at any point this year, did you say Dak Prescott should be in the conversation for MVP?
He was in the conversation. I said Baker Mayfield was in the conversation too. He ain't in it no more. We have the ebb and flows of the season.
So you did have Prescott.
I said Baker Mayfield too. I don't have.
Can I ask you a question? If you don't have him in the MVP conversation, why are you talking about Jordan Love being inconsistent, but not talking about
because we're pointing it out to you. You're saying they're disrespecting him.
Oh, you're pointing it out to me. You know what you sound like. You know what you sound like pointing that out to me. You sound like the person with a glass house throwing stones.
I'm not throwing.
You got a glass house.
No, you're putting numbers up here.
I'm taking it back.
Why are they disrespecting him? Hang on. No. You read your numbers. Let me read some more numbers here.
Go ahead.
Against the New York Giants. The New York Giants. And Jameis Winston. He threw 474 yards. 174 yards.
Okay.
174 yards. He has had against Minnesota. Who
we
and Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz.
Hold on, another team that your Cowboys couldn't beat. Go ahead.
Okay.
We smoked Minnesota. What happened with y'all? Y'all let Minnesota
zero
come in there
touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Dak Prescott.
How many yards did he have?
139 yards.
Against Minnesota? Against Minnesota?
Against Minnesota. 139
and somehow
yards.
Green Bay clapped them cheeks. Hold on. And somehow Green Bay clapped them cheeks, but the Dallas Cowboys got them cheeks clapped.
Okay, but I'm saying, you know what? You want to know what Dak Prescott did against Minnesota? Him and CeeDee Lamb?
Oh, I don't want to hear about no garbage time yards now. I don't want to hear no garbage time yards.
I'm just saying.
You gotta wait a minute. Dak Prescott might be king of the garbage time yards. The way he be getting his ass whooped by other teams at home. Oh no. I don't want to hear no garbage.
So when we say you can make all the comparisons that you want, but when people say that Jordan Love is madly inconsistent and you throw for 139 yards, and then in another game you throw for 300 something yards and 4 touchdowns, it's you want to know what Jordan Love is? He's Gabe Davis. He's boom or bust. He's 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, or he's 139 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's what he is. Yeah.
You know what's so funny though? I would rather have Gabe Davis than Kelvin Benjamin. Dak Prescott, Mr. I can't complete passes when you need them the most unless it's in garbage time. Get your tail out of here with that nonsense.
You mean the all-time leading passer in Cowboys history?
And you know what? I would like to hold on. I like to put on the People's Court music. And we need to investigate how many of those yards came in garbage time where they was getting their ass whooped. I mean, I'm talking about playoff games too, where you get your ass whooped 48-16. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot. Okay. Yeah. Well, when you're getting these spots put on your team, and you got to pass for 200.
Why doesn't Jordan Love get garbage time stats?
Because Jordan Love don't be in garbage time games.
Sure he does.
Which one? Which one?
130.
You go ahead and tell me.
100. You almost can accidentally throw for 139 yards.
Marcus, guess what? Guess what? Yeah. And I bet you majority of them times that he throw for 139 or he throw for 174, he get W's out of those. I bet you Dak Prescott can throw for 295 yards and get his brains beat in by 3 touchdowns.
Okay,
Marcus,
you're throwing for 35 yards a quarter. Stop it. 35 yards a quarter. 35 yards a quarter. That's what that is.
We got Josh Jacobs. We got Josh Jacobs. What did Josh Jacobs do today? Yeah. You ain't had that energy for Jalen Hurts who do it all every damn game. Do you have that same energy for Jalen Hurts? You better. I
put Jalen Hurts in the smoker and let him roast for like 7 or 8 hours. Jordan,
that's good because he ain't even in this conversation. He's not even in no MVP conversation. Your quarterback in here, my quarterback in here, but y'all want to pick on Jordan Love. You know what, Marcus? You want to throw stones at a glass house? I'm coming with a baseball bat to your glass house, sir. I plan on breaking all the ceilings. You know what's so funny? Because if we put a rope down there, you might actually climb up to the playoffs.
Okay.
Climb to the playoffs.
We talk about. The comparison you made earlier. See, you be catching your own self. Put Jordan Love on the Cowboys with no defense, with the worst defense in the league, and put Dak Prescott on the Packers with Josh Jacobs.
I like this. Hold on, watch this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm right now. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna call Cat.
Yeah.
Cat. You wanna know why?
Yeah. What's that?
If you gave Jordan Love, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Javonte Williams,
and no defense.
Ferguson,
and no defense.
Do you know what Jordan Love's numbers would look like? Do you understand what Jordan Love's numbers
would look? Would he win though? Because that's what we're talking about. That puts up number. Do you know who
he wouldn't? Hold on, watch this. He wouldn't be 6-7-1. He wouldn't be 6-7.
Sure he would. Do you know who's leading the league in passing yards right now? Do you know who's leading the league in passing yards?
Dak.
Okay, that would be Jordan Love. He would pass for a bunch of
5,000 garbage yards. He got about 500 garbage yards too.
That would be Jordan Love. A whole bunch of stats and get his ass kicked because he's got a 29th ranked defense. So there you have it. Right there you go, right there. You just brought up the argument of if they switch places.
I like that. Thank you. I like how you just tried to switch that totally around. That's good. But you know what else I'm about to do? Hold on, watch this. You know what I'm about to do?
Yeah.
I'll make one even better, Mr. I don't want to give Josh Allen no credit again, Mr. Sideline hater, Josh Allen, but really got a Josh Allen jersey downstairs in that man cave of yours. We already know you be closeted. You closeted like Josh Allen, and in public you hate him, or you don't like him. Watch this.
I like Josh Allen.
If I put Josh Allen and put him on the Green Bay Packers, what would the Green Bay Packers be? Would you be talking Chicago Bears right now?
If you put Josh Allen on the Packers?
Yeah. Would you even be talking about the Chicago Bears right now? No. Hell no. You know you wouldn't. Come on, don't lie.
But if you put Josh Allen
if I put Josh Allen on the New England Patriots, okay. If I put Josh Allen on the Dallas Cowboys,
again, what Josh Allen would do. What Josh Allen would do is he would put up great stats. He would put up outstanding.
He'd be 6-7-1.
It ain't the offense. It's the defense.
The Buffalo Bills run defense is 28th, but go ahead.
Run defense. The Dallas Cowboys entire defense.
You don't gotta watch this. You don't gotta pass on. Hold on, sir. See, and this is where I catch you. Now you about to get caught, Mister. Okay. You don't have to pass on the Bills because all you gotta do is run on them. The Bills defense ain't the best damn secondary in football. You know that. We had this conversation already.
I understand that, but I'm saying Dallas is no. The point I'm making is Dallas's run defense and their pass defense is bad. They got guys. Did you see the other day where a guy's just running down the field wide open? Jalen Naylor, I think that's his name from Minnesota. He's literally running down the field.
Moki boots. Mr. Secondary, you told me, don't backpedal now, sir. Listen, don't backpedal. I need you to gas pedal. I need you to gas pedal, not backpedal, sir. You was the same one who was trying to tell me DaRon Bland and them was so damn good. Remember that? I clearly remember these conversations. I swear I need to go back to catch your quotable, sir.
It's a hand-in-hand thing.
Oh, it's a hand-in-hand.
Part of his success came from having a Micah Parsons, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball a little bit faster. That allowed him and Diggs before Diggs got hurt to jump routes because quarterbacks had less time. So when they do it, the man has the NFL
today, right now on World Class Wednesdays. Are you ready to admit? Are you ready? Let's play. I will admit. Okay, let's play it. Are you ready to admit right now that your secondary is boo boo shit? That they was boo boo shit?
No, they were. I won't say that, but they were all right. Trayvon Diggs. What happened to Trayvon Diggs is those lower leg injuries they cost him.
No. I need you to say they was garbage. I need you to say they
you can't say you can't be a first team all pro.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead and say that first team all pro.
First team all pro.
Who was giving up the most yards when they was first team all pro?
Okay, that's the thing that you give up. Who has led the league in turnovers since they came into the league?
Oh yes,
who led the league in
Joshua.
Okay,
Joshua.
You ride the roller coaster. You take the good, you take the highs and the lows. Because he's a high risk, high reward type player. Yes, he's going to give up an 80-yard bomb, or he's going to get a pick six and take it and score. So that's the balance that you got to go with that. With Josh Allen, you have to ride the roller coaster. He might run for 2 touchdowns and throw for 2 touchdowns and then throw 3 interceptions. That's the roller coaster that you ride. High risk, high reward. So to say he just sucked, no, it doesn't. He didn't suck. You're a first team All-Pro. We got into it with somebody the other day that don't understand what a first team All-Pro. That means you are the best at your position. If the NFL were going to play another league, you would be a starter on that team. That's what a first team All-Pro is. When they rolled out the corner,
guess what? I tell you what, that first team All-Pro is skewed because of them 11 interceptions, even though you gave up over 1,000+ yards in receiving that year.
And that MVP that you said he was cheated out of was
who said was cheated? Whoa. Who said? Don't say I said he was cheated.
No. I'm saying that we're going to say skewed. He was cheated. He came in 5th place in the MVP race. 5th. Mm-hmm. He came in 5th place. He wasn't cheated. He was second in the league.
Watch this. Here, I'll make my point again.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, though. You're going to start putting some respect on Josh Allen's name. I'm sorry. I'm not about to.
I'm in 4.
Every time we're going to make you put a little bit of respect on Josh Allen's name.
I'm in 4 fantasy football playoffs.
You probably win more if you had Josh Allen as your quarterback.
He's my quarterback in 2.
Oh, he should be. Thank you. I'm glad you know something.
So again, this narrative that I hate Josh Allen. This narrative that I hate Josh. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Josh Allen is an incredible talent. He's an incredible talent.
He is for the people in your man cave right now too.
He's an incredible talent. Unfortunately for him, like some other players, like Dan Marino, like some of these other quarterbacks and athletes as a whole who are great players of his level, unfortunately or fortunately, are graded off of one thing: championships. It does not matter. As great as we think that Dan Marino is, and this is the bad thing about sports. We cover sports here, right? The bad thing about sports is there's a lot of great players out there that we hold in high esteem that just never got to play in the biggest game. They never got there. So as great as Dan Marino is, we don't view him as like the best of the best of the best. We don't view Jim Kelly. I remember Jim Kelly. We don't view him as, he was awesome. We don't view him as the best of the best of the best. If Josh Allen goes his entire career and doesn't win a championship, or God forbid, doesn't even go to a championship, you know what he is? He's Phillip Rivers. That's what he is. Phillip Rivers is in the Hall of Phillip Rivers was a finalist before he came out of retirement a couple of weeks ago. He was a Super Bowl semifinalist. He was eligible for that. His clock start back 5 years. If Josh Allen doesn't win doesn't even go to a Super Bowl, because as of right now, he hasn't even gone. So he's not even on Jim Kelly's level. At least Jim Kelly could be like, well, I went to 4 and I lost all 4. You are below Jim Kelly. If you don't even go to a championship, you're Phillip Rivers. You're Phillip Rivers. That's what you are. Even Colin Kaepernick went to a Super Bowl. If Josh Allen, if you don't go, at least go to a Super Bowl, you are Phillip Rivers. Donovan McNabb went to a Super Bowl. If you don't go to a Super Bowl, you're Phillip Rivers, a more talented Phillip Rivers. So we'll see what happens. I'm not saying he will or he won't, but that's how he's judged.
Which we're gonna put some miles on the sports show today. Myles Garrett is 1 sack away from the single season record for sacks. These are his last 3 remaining opponents. Which quarterback will Myles Garrett get the illustrious 22nd and a half sack on?
Al-
Will it be
Alex,
Josh Allen? Will it be Josh
Alex,
Allen?
I'd like to take Buffalo
Aaron
Bills
Rodgers?
for 5.
You know what? Or Joe Burrow?
Alex, I'd like to take Buffalo Bills history for 500.
Such a jerk. I don't think Josh Allen will be the quarterback. I think Josh Allen throws the ball away every single time he sees Myles Garrett. Don't nobody want to be Josh Allen. Don't want to be his historical trivia question. Are you serious?
Question. Question. I am the quarterback who was sacked on Myles Garrett's record-breaking 23rd sack during the 2025 season. Alex, who is Josh Allen? I'm joking.
Pitiful.
Or what team allowed Myles Garrett to break the single season sack record? What team would that be? Who are the Buffalo Bills?
It's Deion Dawkins, Victor Brown, Osiris Torrance. Yeah, who was them? Who was them?
But in all actuality, Josh Allen is very mobile. Now, if who's the guy who just got hurt? He just left for the season. I can't think of his name. The defensive tackle from the Browns, he's out. And Myles Garrett's kind of slowed down. I don't think he'll get it this week. But here's the thing. They're at home. They're at home. So all the country's going to be watching this. What this is, Torch, I'm a little bit older than you. I don't know if you remember the summer of home runs in baseball when Sammy Sosa and
I'm kidding me.
Okay. Sir, I know you're a little bit younger than me. I know you're a little bit the summer Sammy Sosa versus Mark McGwire. And every time that they would go up, every time they would go to their at bat, they would stop regular TV and they would go to. That's what they're going to be.
The best baseball summers of all time, by the way.
Yes. For every time that a quarterback drops back, they're going to be flashing on NFL Red Zone to Myles Garrett for this because you're witnessing history.
They didn't just have one summer. See, this is how older I am than you think. They didn't just have one summer. They had 2 summers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barry Bonds later on his summer squashed all those summers.
Yeah. You don't want to be on that. You don't want to be on the receiving end of this. You don't want that, man. Like there's enough bad stuff that happened to this organization. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that offensive. I'll tell you what, if just me personally, let's say Myles Garrett beats you real quick. They snap the ball and he beats you real quick. He gives you a swim move. I'm just going to tackle Myles Garrett. I'm going to tackle him. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm tackling. You got 5 holding calls. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. That's fine. But I am not going in the history books. I'm not going in the history book as the offensive lineman. And he's going to line up on Dawkins. If I'm Deion Dawkins and I get beat. He's going to line up on Deion Dawkins. He lines up on the right side, right defensive end versus left tackle. Deion Dawkins, your left tackle. He would probably be the guy who would be responsible. I'm chipping him. I'm putting Dawson Knox over there. I'm telling Dalton Kincaid he's not going on any routes this week. I'm not going to be the person that gives up that sack. And if I do get beat, I'm going to hold them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold them. So I'll just have 5 or 6 holding calls. I'll break the holding. I'll have 5 or 6 holding calls. That's just what it'll be. Because here's the thing with Myles Garrett. You can hold him and hold him and hold him. Just like good players in any position. You hold him and hold him and you hold him and you hold him and you hold him, and bam, he gets you. And then bam, he gets you again, you know? And that's what it is. Now he's got 2 or 3 sacks, and now you look like an asshole on national TV. Not me. Not me. Not me.
No, thank you. No, thank you. 1, 2, 3, not it. 1, 2, 3, not it.
No, yeah.
Not it.
Yeah. So if that means I'm getting 5 holding calls, then so be it. Because I'm not going to be the person in the history books. I'm not going to be the Jeopardy question. I'm not going to be it. I'm just not. Not for that. What offensive lineman holds record for the most holes in a single game? I'll be that. I'll be that. I'm not going to be the guy who gave up the sack record. Nope. Hell no. Let's talk about these.
You talked about Jonathan Taylor. Here's some fun facts for you guys. If you don't know these facts, here's some right here. Top 5 rushing yards right now. Jonathan Taylor is number 1 by 28 yards. Number 2 is James Cook. Number 3 is Devon Achane. 4 is Bijan Robinson. 5 is Derrick Henry. These numbers is hella low this year compared to last year's numbers. Boy, oh boy, hella low.
You know the other thing too, and they've been talking about it, Torch, and passing numbers are down too because of the kickoff rule. They're starting up further on the field, right? You remember back in the day when they kicked in the end zone, you started at the 20 to 25, the 20, 25, or 20 or 25. Then they moved it up to the 25. Now you're starting drives on the 35, 40-yard line. So that's lowering everything. So you got a shorter field, and that's knocking the numbers down. Passing yards are down. So you even look at the I don't know if you have the ones for the passing yards. Let's pull up the passing slide. I mean, we had 5,000-yard passers. Drew Brees had how many 5,000? I don't even know if we got what 2-3 games left. Are we gonna have a 5,000-yard passer this year?
Nope. Dak Prescott got 39, 31. I don't care how much garbage yards he get. He ain't get 5,000 this year. It ain't happen. Matthew Stafford, 37-22. Jared Goff, 36-72. Patrick Mahomes, 35-87. His season is over, unfortunately. Drake May, 35-67.
What? Drake May in the top 5 in passing? For reals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just checking. I don't see Josh Allen in there nowhere. In the top 5?
Okay, sir. Now see, here's where you done messed up. See, trying to take shots at Josh again. Trying to take shots at Josh again, and now you got to get the stat that matters. Josh Allen also has damn near 600 yards rushing too, sir.
Yeah, he's a dual threat.
He has 10 more touchdowns accounted for than Drake May. But go ahead and continue to keep talking.
Second year quarterback in his first season in a new system. But yeah, okay. And Josh Allen been with the same people for how many years?
He's had 3 offensive coordinators.
How long has he been? Josh Allen been in the league since 2018. This kid has been in the league at his coordinators. This is his 2 head coaches, two offensive coordinators.
Well, here's the thing. Just remember that Sean McDermott is not even an offensive-minded coach anyway, so we can't say Sean McDermott.
Okay, neither's Mike Vrabel. Okay, and neither's Mike Vrabel.
You're right. Which means, guess what? Guess what that means? Whoever that offensive coordinator is in New England, sooner or later we'll be having somebody head coaching job.
He's been a head coach twice. His name is Josh McDaniels.
Oh, yeah, Josh. I'm sorry. Yes, Josh.
Yeah.
Mark the alphabet. I ought to throw this pillow at you then. No, you didn't. Why? Just sit here and act like, sir, I can't with you.
The guy who got ran
is one of the best offensive coordinators in football.
Is he? Is he?
Really?
Is he?
Where do we rank Josh? Where do we rank Josh McDaniels?
I don't have him ranked that high. This is a guy who got ran out of the Raiders, got ran out of the Broncos.
The Raiders suck. Wasn't he the head coach of the Broncos?
Yes, but he was calling the plays over there. He was calling the plays. He was trash.
Yeah, when he's strictly an offensive coordinator, he's good. Let's stop that.
And who was his quarterback? Let's not forget that. Who was his quarterback when he was offensive coordinator? Come on. Jeopardy question. What
he made him real good too. He made him real good too.
Yeah. No, that quarterback made him look real good. We talk about Belichick and we talk about Josh McDaniels. All of those offensive coordinators, because there were other ones. There were other offensive coordinators. They went and they crashed and burned in other places. Who was the head coach for the Texans? The head coach for the Texans and went and coached Penn State. They got fired. Josh McDaniels, he's all right. He's all right. But he's in his second year with his second head coach and his second offensive coordinator, and he's in the top 3 at least in the MVP conversation. A second-year quarterback. While Josh Allen was completing 58% of his passes as in his second year.
I'm not allowed to mention that no more. You ain't allowed to mention that no more.
Sure I am. Sure I am.
No, you ain't. Not while you sticking up for Caleb Williams, who got 58% completion rating in second.
How many yards he got passing? How many turnovers he got? He got the same. He got the same numbers as Jordan Love. Put their numbers. I got a slide with Jordan Love next to Jordan Love and Caleb Williams got the same numbers.
Go ahead, put them numbers together. Go ahead and put them numbers together. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and put the numbers together.
Mm-hmm. By the way,
one player got a 1,000-yard rusher. The other one definitely don't.
Who got a 1,000-yard rusher?
Green Bay do.
Okay, and the Bears got Swift and Monangai.
And neither one of them is 1,000-yard rushers either. And
they're more of a two-headed monster over there.
No,
let's not. They got the exact same numbers. Drake, Caleb Williams, and Jordan Love got the same numbers this year.
Come to all these other statistics that I just showed you. No, they don't. Obviously, he's not even on the list. Mm-hmm. Caleb Williams is nowhere near that list, sir. I mean, we already showed them numbers. You know what, Marcus? Mm-hmm. We're gonna move on from this quarterback talk. You gonna stop disrespect? You know what? I can't wait till Jordan beat the fucking brakes off them this week.
Look in your inbox and put it up on the screen. Look in your inbox and put it up on the screen real quick.
So you can.
Wildly inconsistent. Wildly, a second-year quarterback versus a guy in his 7th year.
Oh, he's not. He's in his third. He's in his third. He's in his third. He's in his third. Stop it. Third.
In his 7th year.
Third.
In his 7th year since getting drafted.
No, he was drafted.
Look at that. Second-year quarterback. Look at that second-year quarterback.
Numbers. Look at that passer rating. 13 points, damn near 14 points better. 2 more touchdowns.
Second-year quarterback. Second-year quarterback.
And he's got extra 155 yards passing on him.
Yeah.
And Jordan quarterback has a 1,000-yard rusher and has no legitimate number one. Ain't my fault DJ Moore didn't work out for you. Ain't my fault. That ain't my fault.
Ain't my fault that Watson can't stay healthy and Romeo Dobbs can't stay healthy. Ain't my fault.
None of them was ever number one.
Ain't my fault that Tucker Kraft can't stay healthy. Ain't my fault.
And that's another thing. If Tucker Kraft was still healthy, this ain't even a conversation.
I understand.
Marcus, you know better. I cannot right now. You love to see. You think you slick.
If we're gonna do that, we got to give everybody the same grace.
This be a conversation right now. You know that.
We got to give everybody the same grace. We got to give everybody the same grace.
Same grace, my foot. His star tight end ain't hurt either. You ain't slick, Marcus.
His number one receiver is though. His number one receiver, Rome Odunze, is though.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Rome Odunze is hurting. That ain't our fault that you got Rome Odunze.
Hey, my fault that Tucker Kraft is hurt.
All right. Well, guess what? Look at this. Fine and dandy. Yep. Ooh wee. Looks like this is gonna be a fun weekend this week. And I can't wait. It's coming. It got to come faster. It's Wednesday. I needed to hurry up. Tomorrow gonna be a good game too. I'm sure we're on that morning show, right?
Yes, sir. You gonna show up this week? I need you there. We ain't did it in 2 weeks.
Last week, yeah. Don't do that. Don't even do that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm showing up this week. Sure. Yes. I'll be showing up this week. Look at this. Speaking of injuries, real quick. Green Bay got a bunch of ooh-wee.
They talk about Watson might not play.
All the more reason. So get your ass kicked this week. So you know what? You go ahead.
There was a conversation that came out, man. The most talented,
the most injured team in NFL.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
They said the most talented injured team in the NFL. Marshawn Lloyd, he ain't even played. I don't know who that is, Brent. If we're gonna talk about injured, and these guys ain't coming back.
Say most talented injured. It say the Packers are the most injured team. Don't add talented.
Okay, the most injured. Okay.
Yeah, you see what it say.
Your fourth string offensive line and then your third string running back don't count. Okay. Marshawn Lloyd ain't played. Marshawn Lloyd has played one game. Lucas Van Nesse's been hurt. Who has been more injured than the Chargers? Or the Lions? The Lions are missing their entire secondary. The Chargers are missing both their starting tackles, first round picks, by the way. Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt, a top 3 pick. They were missing both of their starting running backs. Their first round pick running back, Omarion Hampton, he just came back. And they were missing Najee Harris. So let's not act like, once you get to this stage of the season, everybody's injured. And look, the Dolphins, they lost Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody's struggling right now. Your mic is off. I can't hear you on your mic.
I know you can hear me. I said this would be the first postseason since 1998 without Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or Patrick Mahomes. Now, with that being said, too, because we only got a couple minutes left in the show, we need to get to this journalist column. Yeah, let's get to it. You ain't slick. I'm not even gonna ask no questions about what NFC team has the best chance to make the Super Bowl. I'm not asking that, and I'm not asking about the team's biggest disappointment. Journalist column. We got a bunch of candidates for the journalist column right here. Marcus the alphabet. John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh. Journalist column. You had a chance to ask John Harbaugh a question. What questions would you ask him?
Why did you put it in your contract that Sherrone Moore should be the head coach of Michigan?
Why did he put it in his contract?
Yeah, he put it in his contract. He made it in his stipulation that Sherrone Moore should be. What did Sherrone Moore do to deserve the Michigan head coaching job? And we could do a whole show on that.
Sir, last I checked, that would be Jim Harbaugh, not John Harbaugh, sir.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. John Harbaugh?
Wow. If you would have went in there and you would have asked John Harbaugh that, ooh, John Harbaugh would have smoked you. He'd have smoked your boots. He'd have been like, excuse me, you might want to ask my brother that shit. Don't ask me. Yeah. I got shit to do with that.
Do you think, this is what I would want to ask them. Do you think that having one Super Bowl makes you untouchable?
Marcus, you know what, sir. There you go trying to pull Harbaugh go like this question. Are you kidding me? Are you trying to piss me off? What are you trying to do?
I'd also ask him, since you've won the Super Bowl, what grade would you give yourself?
Ooh, that's a good question. Now that would be a good question.
What do you personally have to do to get Lamar Jackson over the hump so he can win a championship?
You stole my question. That was about to be my question. That was going to be my next question. Oh, I got a question. I got a question for John Harbaugh. Hey, John Harbaugh, the Baltimore Ravens organization has been built off of stout
defense. What is your defense?
How do you bring that culture back? Because you ain't got it.
Mm-hmm. What happened with Jair Alexander while he was here? Why did y'all just get rid of Jair Alexander? Why do you all refuse to draft elite edge rushers? By the way, Matthew Judon just when they benched Tua this morning, they also cut Matthew Judon. If I'm the Baltimore Ravens or another team that leads a situational pass rusher, I might would bring Matthew Judon in. I might would bring him in. He ain't really played that much, so he ain't. I can't hear you. I don't know if you're so far back.
Yeah, it's because I was far back. You know who should go get him?
Who?
The Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. With your Micah Parsons replacement. Is Lucas Van Ness, is he out for he's out for a year?
He claimed that he's coming back this week, but I don't know about that.
What you need a situational pass rusher. He's not a guy who's going to give you 60 snaps. You need a guy on third and 8 that can go in there and get after the quarterback. He's not a 60 snap guy, but I think if you put him in the right situation, and the thing with him, he was released. So if he clears waivers, he's got, I think maybe the Chargers put him on the other side of Khalil Mack.
Him this week. He ain't gonna be unemployed for too long.
No, I don't think he will. If I'm the Eagles, they've had pass rushing issues, and they went and got Jalen Phillips. Bring his buddy back from Miami.
For sure, definitely. I like that. I like those questions for sure. Sean Payton.
Can you win a championship this year with Bo Nix playing the way that he's been playing, with the inconsistency of Bo Nix? Can RJ Harvey, can he carry the load now that J.K. Dobbins is out for the year? Now that Patrick Mahomes is out for the year and most of next year too, would you consider it an abject failure if you weren't to win the division next year? I can't hear you. I didn't hear what you said.
Patrick Mahomes is scheduled to be back in the beginning of October. It's a 9-month injury, sir.
No, he tore his LCL too. He gonna miss. Look, guys say all the time.
If you tore ACL and LCL, that's probably 12 months.
Yeah,
that's probably gonna be 12 months.
And then plus you have to think the type of quarterback that he is. He's a guy. He doesn't run like Josh and like Lamar, but he's the kind of guy when things break down, he'll take off. He'll get you 30, 40 yards in a game. I think it would take him. I don't see that happen. I don't think you see him for the first 6 weeks, first 6 or 7 weeks of next season. He will not be ready for training camp, and then he's got to get into his conditioning and all that. He won't be ready for training camp.
They won't even think about training camp or OTAs with him this year coming up. Not at all.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, he's a quarterback that really don't even need all that. Once again, I get it. Y'all gonna say Aaron Rodgers should have showed up for training camp OTAs in the past, but I think when you've done certain things, you are privy. You get certain privileges.
You're a made man.
You're a made man. So now, all right, Sean McDermott. About to make you go get Peach Crown instead of drinking water again. Get your blood pressure up. Speaking about the Bills.
I would ask him, what are you thinking? No, I couldn't. And I know sometimes. Yeah, because you still got to be respectful.
You're gonna get kicked out the building.
Yeah, you be like banned.
Don't let your dislike. See.
What is your most disappointing? What is your most of all the losses that you've taken? What's your most disappointing loss? What's your most disappointing loss? Is it the losing to? Is it the snowball game? Is it 13 seconds? Is it what's your most disappointing loss?
I'm focused on the next week. By the way, or he'll say, I'm an 80% winning head coach, and you're asking me about losses. Yeah, but you know what's so funny, Marcus? I would ask him about the damn losses too. I was like, Sean McDermott, how do you stop losing the way you lose?
Yeah, it's tough.
Sean McDermott, what adjustments do you think this team needs to make to continue to be consistent like y'all have been for the last 5 seasons?
Yeah, those are
a
tough.
lot of people think we're actually in a rebuild right now. Do you know that?
I think they are I think they're in a soft rebuild because some of their issues some of their issues are issues that I believe will rear their ugly head in the playoffs. That run that Travion Henderson made the other day, that to me was like a microcosm of what they do. It's like this man ran to the right, bumped into his own offensive lineman, and reverse field and outran your entire defense. When I saw that, the flashback that I had was Tyreek throwing the deuces up and running down the field and like laughing at them. That's what I saw when I saw Travion Henderson do that. And the thing about it is, this Travion Henderson's 22 years old. He's going to be in your division for probably the next 6 or 7 years. He's not. Drake May is in year 2. He's 22 years old. Also, the New England Patriots are one of the top teams in salary cap space next year. If you don't get to the Super Bowl this year, then this will probably be the worst New England Patriots team, barring injuries and stuff like that you will see in the next like 4 or 5 years. This will be the worst version of the Patriots that you see this year. I can't hear you. Every time you sit back, bro, I can't hear you.
11-3, damn it.
Huh?
And they're 11-3, and this is gonna be the worst team they see.
This is the worst Patriots team you're gonna see in the next fight. Next year, this will be Drake May's second year in the second year in the system, his third year, where things really start to click. They're not going to start off with Ramondre Stevenson as their starting back like they did this year. Travion Henderson is going to be their starter next year. Christian Gonzalez will be a year. Christian Gonzalez will be a year healthier after his torn ACL. This will be the worst Patriots team that you will see in the next 5 years. That's got to be very concerning, because honestly, what are the Patriots really missing that would make them just like dynamite? What would make them just like dynamite? A position, just one position. You like, if they got this, if they were to go get an elite edge rusher, like an elite, like obviously not Micah Parsons, a Micah Parsons, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett type player, or an elite all-world wide receiver. Let's just say that the Patriots, they said, you know what, we're going to go out and we don't care how much it costs. And Dallas doesn't re-sign George Pickens, and they brought in George Pickens. So I'm just saying, if you don't win, if you don't at least get to the Super Bowl this year, I don't know if you'll ever get to the Super Bowl, because the Patriots are about to be, I think they're about to be. Mike Vrabel is an all-world coach. He is a Bill Belichick disciple, and now he has a quarterback. See, this man was winning games with Ryan Tannehill. He was winning games with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry. So I'm just saying, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Alphabets Football Show, Rise Up Family mashup. Huh?
Marcus the Alphabets, you was not slick, sir. You was not slick. You thought you was getting off that fast. I literally was about to say Trevor Lawrence and A.J. Brown, but we can wait until next week for that. We can wait for that. I'm fine. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you watch tomorrow, by the way. And make sure you watch Friday too.
Oh, by the way, don't let A.J. Brown go to the Patriots and force his way out of Philly and go to the Patriots. If you put A.J. Brown on the Patriots, Lord have mercy. Oh, I'd be like, Lord have mercy. He would be in paradise. He would be a target monster over there. And then, you have Travion Henderson. You still got the tight end Hunter Henry. They got two.
You still got Stephon Diggs.
And then Diggs could be more of a two. Diggs could be more of DeMario Douglas and all those other guys that are kind of threes. But if they were to go get a guy like A.J. Brown, he would have forced his way out. Or a George Pickens type player. I don't know what's going to happen with him. Good luck. So you better do something this year, because every year that you don't make it to the Super Bowl, teams around you are getting better. Not just in your division. You're going to have to deal with the Patriots for the next 6 or 7 years. 3-4 years down the road, now Josh Allen's 34, 35 years old. And those skills start to, him running. He's not running as much. Look, Aaron Rodgers used to run around a lot, when he was with Green Bay. He don't run around like that anymore. Like that anymore. Those running skills, you can't run like you used to anymore. I'm just saying, now's the time. The iron's hot. You better do something now, because the AFC's getting more competitive. The Broncos, Bo Nix is on his rookie contract. Drake May's on his rookie contract. CJ Stroud's on his rookie contract. These are all the guys that you're gonna see in the playoffs. Now, Herbert's been paid, obviously, so we'll see. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow morning.
He got 2 more years. Bo Nix got 2 more years before he got to get paid.
That's what I'm saying.
They got 2 more years before he got to get paid.
That's what I'm saying. So they can put all their money into just surrounding them with talent.
We're going to see the old school AFC again, where New England and Denver was good.
And I think the Chargers. People just be forgetting about the Chargers. The Chargers are really good too. And the Chargers got a young team. Slater's young. Joe Alt is young. Omarion Hampton's young. Quentin Johnson's young. They need to go get another receiver. They need an edge rusher, because Khalil Mack's near the end. But look, you got teams that you got, and of course you still got Lamar, who you'll always be compared to, because y'all were in the same draft class. So you gotta do something, man. You gotta do something. So we'll see what happens. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Alphabets Football Show, Coffee Talk, Rise Up Family Mashup, Thursday Night Football Breakdown Show. Grab you a coffee or some juice or something and kick it with us. We do about a 45-minute show. We appreciate y'all being there. Get your Alphabets Football Show and Rise Up Family merch. 27 short sleeve t-shirts, 37 long sleeve t-shirts, 52 hoodies, and make your arrangements for the Alphabets Football Show Rise Up Family meet and greet, NFL Draft 2026 NFL Draft, April the 23rd to the 25th in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'll be there. Torch will be there. Mono will be there. Devon will be there. Mookie Hawkins, hopefully he'll be there. So would love to see everybody there, man. We appreciate everybody who comes out. We appreciate everybody who shows love and support. I'm about to get up out here. My dog's looking at me like, man, you better come on, man. Torch, I will talk to you in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. Make sure y'all are there. I'd love to see everybody there, okay? Everybody have a good night. See ya.